Formed in 1979 under the name Dog Breath, the Replacements were at the forefront of the creation of alt-rock. The band was formed by 19-year-old Bob Stinson and his 11-year-old brother Tommy, with Bob Mars joining on drums and Paul Westerberg doing vocals. After discovering first-generation English punk, the band became the Impediments and then finally adopting the Replacements, making their live debut in the summer of 1980. Their music was loud and chaotic, but hidden under the chaos was a focus on complex lyrics unheard of in punk at the time. Their first album, Sorry Ma, Forgot to Take Out the Trash, garnered positive reviews, but even as the band was influenced more and more by hardcore punk, they felt they didn't belong in the punk scene. Mars once stated, "They were confused about what they were." After releasing their EP Stink in 1982, they distanced themselves from the hardcore scene, releasing Hootenanny in 1983 to critical acclaim in the underground community. Westerberg's songwriting talent was abundantly clear in every track, brimming with personality from the Beatles parody song Mr. Whirly to the synth-pop-inspired Within Your Reach. The album got airplay on hundreds of radio stations across the United States, propelling the Replacements into underground fame. After the release of their album, the band toured the East Coast, Tommy Stinson dropping out of 10th grade in order to accompany them. The Replacements were known for their wild and unpredictable live performances, getting heavily intoxicated before their shows and playing fragments of their songs as well as covers of others. Their next album, 1984's Let It Be, is largely considered their magnum opus. One of the best albums of 1984, they received an A+ rating from influential music critic Robert Christgau. Tommy Stinson would famously say it was the only A+ he ever received in his life. Despite the band's critical success, their albums did not do well commercially, causing the Replacements to move to a major record label after Let It Be's success and a need for financial stability. After another critical success with 1985's Tim, the band continued to tour and perform live, but due to rampant drug and alcohol abuse, rifts began to form, which led to Bob Stinson either being ousted or leaving the Replacements in late 1986. After continued lukewarm commercial reception and alienation of their original base with 1989's Don't Tell a Soul, things looked rough for the future of the Replacements. Despite more critical success and mainstream attention with 1990's All Shook Down, Mars left the band the following year, and the rest broke up shortly after. Their influence on the music of the 1990s grunge and alt-rock movement is very apparent. Their massive underground influence paved the way for bands with mainstream success such as Nirvana, Red Hot Chili Peppers, and Goo Goo Dolls. They helped dismantle the hair bands that dominated the 1980s mainstream, and created a movement of raw, authentic music with compelling, wide-ranging, and self-reflective lyrics that influence music to this day. For Radio K Music Fundamentals, this is The Replacements.